Hey, what's up, y'all? I am doing this vlog because I honestly am new to the things that have been going on when it comes to the Mielle hair product line and people who've been talking about their experiences with hair loss, hair breakage, crazy stories about balding spots and stuff like that. My situation, I will say, is not as tragic as those other stories that I've seen where people literally have bald spots. That is frightening. It's sad and it's discouraging, but it also just made me to think about some things because I honestly, when my hair has been in its natural state, I consider it's like 4C with different curl patterns since maybe about 2011. And more often than not, I would just wear my hair in protective styles. Like I would have a sew-in extension style. I don't really get a whole lot of braids, but I just was doing things like that for years. Now, sometimes I might get a crochet style, not often. And I just got my hair braided for the first time last year with box braids. And I couldn't even tell you the last time I had gotten my hair braided. It's probably been, before that time, I probably would say it was maybe, it was over 25 years probably, because I just didn't like the process of when my braids needed to be taken out. Plus, I don't like how long it takes to get my hair braided. So, with all of that, I decided to get my hair braided again a few months ago. I said, you know what, I think I'm going to try get my hair braided again. So I tried the boho braids, loved it. But even with that, I know how my hair is. So any type of style, I would never keep it in for more than maybe 3 or 4 weeks, sometimes 2 weeks, because my hair, it gets tangled very easily and it shrink wraps around itself. And I don't want to give my hair the opportunity to sort of dread itself out. So I don't keep styles like that in very long. So my hair has always been in a good place. And I don't use a ton of different products. I tried the Mielle products, and more specifically, the Rosemary Mint line. This is an edge control gel. These are strengthening drops, oil, and then this Rosemary Mint strengthening hair mask. I, again, didn't know a whole lot about the products. I only really bought the products because I saw they were on sale at Sally Beauty Supply. Wanted to try it out, and because I've tried different hair products over the years and I've never had any issues with like I've recently had, it would be more so, it didn't really help my hair to, if I was to put it in for like a curl cream, it wasn't heavy enough. So it would be more so issues like that versus it caused my hair to break, or I was experiencing extreme breakage, or when I was detangling my hair, it just seemed like a whole lot of it was coming out. Because what I will do when I don't have my hair in protective styles, I will usually make sure I'm either shampooing it once a week or doing a conditioning wash once a week and going through my hair and in small sections and detangling my hair, because if you let it go too long and it's like a matted nightmare, I don't want to deal with that. I've dealt with that before, actually years ago. When I went to Dubai in 2018, when I met my husband over there, I didn't meet my husband in Dubai. My husband and I, we've been married for a long time, but he was working overseas and I met him in Dubai and then we came back home together. So that's what I mean by that. But I had an issue with the style that I had my hair in when I went over there. So I took it out and I just tried to just pull my hair up and do something with it, just, for the sake of being somewhat presentable when I would leave to go out in public. So when I got back home, and I went into the salon to get my hair done, it was a matted mess, and I don't ever want to deal with anything like that ever again. So that's what I mean when I say I don't want it to become a matted nightmare. So I will detangle my hair at least once a week when it's not in a protective style where my hair is braided underneath and I either have a sew-in or crochet style or something like that. Well, let me tell you guys, I went to, because I had a crochet style in for about maybe 3, almost 4 weeks. Went and got it taken out today. She took the crochet out. She was detangling my hair and then, want to shampoo it and do all the things that she does. But she was saying, Elizabeth, your hair, like, it is so much thinner. And then she was just showing me like the areas. Some of you may look at my hair right now and say, oh, it looks really full. My hair, it's blown out right now and it's not flat iron, so it may look really full because it's not flat iron, but it's definitely thinner. And then there's just like areas of like breakage because I honestly have been using these hair drops and the edge gel, and like it's definitely breakage and my hair is thinner. I can see the difference, but she definitely, knowing my hair, she has known me for, oh God, well over 10 years, probably more than that at this point. And she was like, yeah, I can definitely see differences in the shortage and the breakage. And this is something that she's, was mentioning a little bit before. And even I had mentioned, because I was like, I'm seeming like I'm having some issues with my edges area, and I've always been very careful about my hair over the years, and she and I were just trying to figure it out, process of elimination, but I never just pinpointed it to the products. So when I heard about the issues that people were having with some of the Mielle products, and I saw that a lot of the people that were having issues were using the same products that I have been using, I said, no, I'm sorry. I mean, I know I spent money on the stuff, but I'm tossing the stuff in the garbage. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. If the products, you have been using them and they work well for you, great. I'm only really talking about my experience. So I'm not here to boycott or ban the products, but I'm saying that for me, based on the process of elimination and all the years that I have had my hair in its natural state, and I've been taking very good care of my hair, and being a licensed esthetician and just knowing about skin and all that stuff, I just am very careful with what I do and with what I use. And one of the things that I take issue with is because I saw someone in another video where they were talking about the oil, and they were saying that if people are using too much of the oil, then it could cause the hair to break and fall out. I take issue with that. One, I take issue with that because I don't believe that a product that was created to help hair to be strengthened and to grow, that if someone overuses it, and I don't believe anybody was overusing it to that extent, but I'm just saying if someone overuses it, it would just automatically do the reverse and cause someone's hair to fall out. I just don't believe that. And I just believe that too many people are having the same issues to say that all of these people are using the product incorrectly, or it's them and it's not the product. I'm just saying. So, with all of that being said, just knowing the difference in my hair, and I'm not one of those people that really does videos talking about styling my hair or different hair products I've used and things like that. I don't mind sharing things that I feel like may have worked for me, but just seeing the breakage and the damage, and I wish I could show you all pictures. I just didn't take pictures of it, but I have lost so much hair. Thankfully, I don't have bald spots in my hair, but I definitely have thinning. And when I would be in the shower, because that's where I shampoo my hair, when I shampoo my hair and I am detangling it, I'm not just raking through it and ripping hair out of my scalp. For me, like I said, I'm a licensed esthetician. I am a master lash artist. I do lashes for a living. I've been doing that for 16 years now. And one of the things that I always tell people, because I always, used to combat this myth about eyelash extensions making people's natural lashes fall out. That's not the truth. Now, yes, someone who doesn't know what they're doing, they could damage someone's lashes by doing the job improperly. But your natural lashes, just like all the hair on our bodies, has a life cycle. When that one lash has come to the end of its life cycle, it's just going to shed as you repeatedly have new lashes that are growing in. Same thing with the hair on your head. They say on average you shed about 100 strands of hair per day, but you have that continual cycle. Your hair is growing in and old hair is shedding and growing out. And two, when you're combing or brushing your hair, there's something that I, would give people as an example, because they would say, well, I know someone, they said they got their lashes done and then they all started falling out. And I would say, well, when they get eyelash extensions, they're normally not wearing mascara. And so they get the eyelash extensions, they're just doing that. So when they see that shedding, they think, whoa, my lashes are falling out. These extensions made them do that. And I say, no, that is not true. When you're coating your lashes with mascara, or you're putting on eyelash strips and you put the glue on there and you you glue that lash strip on your eye, and then when they take the strips off, some of those natural lashes are in there. And it doesn't mean that they were ripped out of the follicles. Those lashes that are in there are lashes that are already at the end of its life cycle and then they've shed. Similar to with hair brushing, combing. When you're combing and brushing, if you were ripping hairs out of your scalp, you would feel that. But when those brushes and combs have those hairs in them, that hair is hair that's already come to the end of its life cycle and is shedding. It doesn't mean that you're ripping them out of the scalp. You would know that if that was the case. So that's just the normal shedding that you're going to see. Now, someone who's losing hair because there may be underlying health issues or maybe medication that's being taken, so you have more excessive shedding, then that is something that you attribute to that, but it's not because you're ripping them out of the scalp. When I'm detangling my hair and I'm doing it in small sections, all that hair that was coming out, it was honestly more than I normally would see when I was detangling my hair. But I really still didn't attribute it to the products immediately, because I was just thinking life is lifing. Honestly, my life has really been lifing this year. So I'm like, well, maybe it's stress. Maybe it's stress shedding. Who knows? I don't know. But honestly, the only thing really when it comes to my hair that has shifted because of stress is I have gotten a good bit of stress grays. Okay? I have a friend who saw a picture that I posted on social media, and they were like, girl, you're looking younger every day. And I said, I wish my body would tell my hair the same thing, because these grays are definitely speaking another story. But honestly, I know what that is. It's not graying from age, it's graying from stress. So when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? I have to look at all of the factors of what everybody else is going through that have been using those products, and I have to cut it out. I'm not going to use them anymore. So that's just my story. I'm not here to say that people need to boycott the company. I'm not here to say that I'm joining in any whatever petitions, or I believe there's like a lawsuit out there, whatever, I don't know. But I'm just speaking to my experience to say that I don't know for certain if that is the case, but I definitely do know that I've been using those products, and I know that my hair has definitely changed. And not only that, I have the professional opinion of the woman who has seen my hair in all of its different stages over all of these years, from many years ago when I cut my hair short. Love that short style. I actually kind of miss it sometimes. But the short style, to having it in the protective styles, and just letting it do its thing and grow out over the years, and then finally deciding to just let my hair be in its natural state and just leave it out. being natural is not easy. It can be a lot of work, and that's one of the reasons why I will tend to try to keep my hair in protective style, so I don't have to do so much to it every single day, because it really is a lot. But I can't do this anymore. I can't. And I'm not here to, like some people say, tear a black woman down or destroy someone's company or whatever. I'm not here to do that. From what I saw and read, she's a very rich woman right now. So I don't believe that anything that I'm saying is going to crumble her empire. But I don't want her empire and the products that I've used to destroy my hair. So that's what I'm saying. So I wanted to share my experience. If you know anyone who's had a similar experience, or you have, let me know in the comments. But I just can't do it anymore. So in the meantime, and this is how much I'm not going to try to shade her products or the company's products. I'm not even going to compare it to any other products that I have used, or what I'm either going to go back to, or what I'm going to try next. I'm not naming any other brands or products in this video. I just won't do it, because I'm a small business owner. I'm a business owner myself, and I don't believe in, doing things like that. But I also just have to be honest and say that I do feel, based on my hair composition and what I have experienced and what I have been using, that it has been a contributing factor into the thinning of my hair. Like I said, right now, you guys, my hair might look really thick and full, but honestly, it's not really. It's thinned out a great deal. And I have been using those products for sure. Love, the smell of the things, and, was hopeful that I could have a great testimonial from it. But I felt that it was my obligation to share my experience with those products versus just staying silent and saying, oh, well, I'll just throw them in the garbage. Nothing to see here. Again, I'm not trying to convince anybody of the decisions that they should make if they want to keep using the products. If it works for you, more power to you. There's more product for you to, to utilize, because I'm just not going to be buying it anymore. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. I am Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I share the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. So until the next time, I hope and pray you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.